In the quiet little town of Riverdale, where green hills met silver streams, lived 3 siblings, Ethan, Lily, and Jack. They were between the ages of 13 and 14, full of curiosity, courage, and a love for exploring the world. Ethan was the curious one, always eager to discover something new. Lily had a gentle heart and could always see the bright side of things. Jack, the youngest, loved to make jokes and keep everyone's spirits high. Together, they dreamed of exploring the world, one step at a time. One bright morning, Ethan's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Let's go to the part of the forest we've never explored before," he declared. Lily smiled, but reminded them gently, "We have to be back before dark." "Promise?" Jack laughed. "Of course, and if we meet a bear, I'll challenge it to a sandwich-eating contest." With laughter filling the air, the 3 siblings packed their little backpacks with water bottles and sandwiches, then set off into the woods. At first, everything seemed magical. The birds sang, the leaves whispered in the breeze, and the sunlight danced across the forest floor. But as the day wore on, the sky suddenly turned dark. Thick clouds rolled in and rain poured heavily. The once clear paths became slippery and confusing. Ethan frowned as he looked around. "I think we're lost." Jack's smile faded for a moment. "Lost? Really?" Lily, though scared, held both her brother's hands and said calmly, "We'll figure it out. We just need to stay together." The rain eventually stopped, but the forest looked strange and unfamiliar. The 3 siblings sat under a large tree, tired and worried. Jack tried to lighten the mood. "Well, at least we still have sandwiches. Maybe we can trade them for directions if we meet a squirrel." Ethan chuckled weakly, then said, "Wait, do you hear that? It's the sound of water." He pointed toward the faint roar of a stream. "If we follow the stream, it might lead us back to town." Encouraged, the siblings agreed. Step by step, they followed the water's path. Sometimes they slipped on wet rocks. Sometimes they laughed when Jack made silly jokes. And sometimes they held on to each other when fear crept in. But they kept moving together. Finally, after what felt like hours, the forest cleared. In the distance, they could see the rooftops of Riverdale, their hearts filled with relief and joy. When they arrived home, their parents embraced them tightly. "You faced a big challenge today," their father said with pride, "and you solved it with courage, teamwork, and love for each other," their mother added. That night, as they lay in their beds, Ethan whispered, "Today was a real adventure." Lily smiled softly. "Yes, but the best part was that we didn't give up." Jack grinned in the dark. "Next time, let's bring an umbrella." All 3 burst into laughter, the sound echoing through the cozy house. From that day on, the siblings understood that adventure wasn't just about exploring new places. It was about standing together in difficult times, trusting each other, and never losing hope. Lesson: true adventure isn't just about discovering the world. It's about courage, teamwork, and the unbreakable bond of siblings who lift each other up in every storm.
Please subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss more amazing stories like this.